Chapman, I'm Harris for a gig guide. Who am I here with?
I'm Dylan.
Certainly, mate, you just played a wee set there headlining Classic Grand.
Yep.
How'd it go?
It was quite good. I've had laryngitis for the last month, so there's a couple little voice cracks in there which made it quite fun, but it's good.
Obviously, you're here promoting your new album, which comes out, is it tomorrow? Am I right in saying that? Right. Obviously, really exciting. What can you tell us about your new album?
My new album is very personal to me. It kind of tells a three-part story of kind of like living a life that's not yours and not a life that you want to be living. And there we go again. And kind of the second part is that lost feeling, like it's all the different emotions you get with being sad. And then the end of it is a happy ending, and you find yourself again.
Obviously, you mentioned there on stage that you had 60 songs, and you managed to narrow it down with 9 and 8 being original.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Honestly, I don't know. It was a hard process because I'm going through like a lot of the songs, and some of them are really good, but they were just too personal, and I was like, I don't want to put that on this record, and it was a tough process, but it was good. I'm happy with what I chose.
Brilliant. And well, obviously, am I right in saying this is your second album?
Yes.
So, what's the differences between the first one from a couple of years ago to this one now?
Honestly, it's a massive difference. The first one, I wrote, I think it was 7 songs, and I was excited to be making an album, so I just chucked them all together. It was terrible. This one was, I worked with a very good producer. I was putting a lot of effort into it, a lot of late nights, and I'm very happy with the outcome of this one.
So, again, a lot of people, can I speak to a lot of people again who want to create their own music and stuff? If you just kind of talk and just like tell me what does the process of making an album, writing, recording, and releasing, what does that actually look like?
It looks, at least for me, like a lot of late nights and a lot of saving up and a lot of putting money into stuff that you can't really afford, but you know you have to do it. It's just a lot of hard work and dedication, and believing in what you're writing as well. It's very important to me that I believe in what I'm writing and it means something to me. So I think that's kind of the main thing to take away. I'd say.
No worries. Thank you. And well, you're saying about kind of spending so much money recording an album. Obviously, in today's kind of age, music is being dominated by people with the most money, the most contacts. How do you make about the kind of like the opportunities that people get in like the grassroots music scene?
I think Glasgow is very good for it, and companies like B12 are huge. So big shout out to B12. They're very big for artists like me that are trying to make it and trying to make a name for themselves. But I think out with Glasgow, quite a lot of places, especially in Scotland, I think it can be very hard if you don't know those people and you don't have that money. Then it can be quite hard to get yourself out there. I'm not a big fan of how it's became just now, but it just is what it is.
Go for the game. Obviously, you are a solo artist yourself. You're the only one on stage. Do you kind of feel the pressure knowing that everything is, revolving around just you and your voice?
I think especially on nights like tonight when I know my voice isn't at its best. But I think I've came accustomed to it, and I think a lot of my performances is I like to be on stage with the outfit that kind of draws people's eyes in. I think that's quite important for me. It's definitely it's a lot of pressure, but it gets good fun. Like when you're on the amount of gigs I've done now, it's more just you're excited to be up there.
And would you ever look to kind of get a backing band at any point in the future?
Definitely. Like if I was able to get myself to the point where I want to be, if I was able to get myself big enough, I would love to have a band behind me. I think it looks like good fun if you get the right group of people. Looks like good fun.
Brilliant. And obviously bringing it back just to today itself, what have you been up to today? What's kind of your pre-gig? You get any rituals? Any wee superstitions? What have you been up to?
I always get a bubble tea before a gig. I love a bubble tea. I thought until today it was good for your voice. I don't actually think it is, but I'll still keep doing it. And then she at McDonald's before every gig, especially when there's one right next to us. That's usually it, but it's a lot of running about because I'm not a very prepared and organised person.
And obviously, again, you had a few covers in the set list, Pink Pony Club most notably. How do you go about kind of selecting covers? Is it just songs that you like, or is it more songs that you think that you could put your own twist on? How does that come about?
It's a very good question. I think that it's a mix. It's like I sing a lot of covers that I know people will know, so that I can get the crowd involved. But also there's a lot of covers that I sing as well that are just, I really like this song at the minute, I'm going to sing it, and hopefully people enjoy it, or hopefully people know it as well.
So what's kind of the plans for tonight then? Are you going to be sitting up midnight waiting, kind of properly anticipating the release? Obviously you know exactly what it's going into, but are you kind of eagerly waiting for everybody else to be able to hear kind of what you've put so long into?
Yeah, I am. I think tonight the plan is definitely to go out and then maybe get a bit drunk is the plan, so that I can actually sleep tonight with the excitement for tomorrow. But I'm happy with what I put into this album, and I want people to hear it because I think it could benefit people. I think they could relate to a lot of the stuff that I've sang. So I am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing how people react to it.
And for people who don't know yourself, what can you expect from like the actual style of music on the album? What kind of how would you kind of sum it up in like a few sentences?
I think very pop rock. It's quite inspired by Somber, which is very a lot of people don't like, a lot of people like, and it's just pop rock, and it's got a lot of poetic and deep lyrics. I like to think.
Obviously, you mentioned Somber there. Is there anything else that's kind of inspired your this album or your music career in general?
Definitely style-wise, there's a band called Måneskin. Again, a lot of people hate them. There's the lead singer, Damian David. A lot of my style is based off him. And in terms of music, I'm very, very inspired by Jeff Buckley, and I try to involve that sort of deep writing into the songs.
Brilliant, and obviously, kind of got the album coming out, but going kind of after that, if you get anything on the bucket list, any kind of long-term goals, what does the future look like for yourself?
I think the future for me is that I want to be heard. I want to be heard for my own benefit, of course, but mostly for me, I want to be heard so that I can help other people, because I think that's what music's always been about for me. I think that I was very fascinated by how it connects people. Even if you don't like music, it's still something that connects human beings. So I want to be heard, and I want to. I don't even care about playing on the biggest stages. I just want people to know that I've helped people along the way by listening to my music.
Brilliant. Well, thanks so much for having me. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that you would like to add about anything you just like to say directly to the camera, the audience, about your new album, about yourself, just about anything you've got to say, really?
So there's a lot. I'm going to narrow it down. I think if you have a spare minute, please do listen to my album. Especially if you've been through a hard year or a hard time in your life, and that you could benefit from it. And I'm very happy that Harris has came and interviewed me. Very sound guy.
Thank you.
No worries. And yeah, just everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. That's it.
Cool. Thank you very much. You're an absolute pleasure.